What's good, Tribe? You know? So how y'all doing, man? Listen, I gotta let you know something, man. I am trying to work on this whole this is a process. I'm gonna tell you something. When I first started using StreamYard years ago, I started maybe 2 years ago, right after my stroke, because I wanted to do a YouTube channel. Well, your StreamYard is extremely easy, right? With the free version, you get about 2 hours um, for the full month, right? So if you put out a video every week, 2 hours plenty with their free service. You put out several videos in a day, you might need the actual paid version. Paid version is still very good. It's unlimited time for streaming. It's a whole bunch of other benefits to come with that. So I guess what I'm trying to test is the mic that I'm using, right? Of course, you can see it right here. You see my mic. The mic that I'm using, I don't want the sound to come out to the TV and into the mic. I want the sound to stay inside, and that's where my trouble is trying to figure out how to do that. So we're gonna share a screen real quick. Bow, boom. We go share. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go to this one. Okay. So we're gonna come all the way back here. Start from the beginning. Boom, and let's start. So before I get off to this video, gentlemen, one of the things I speak about heavily is the single greatest decision you will ever make in life is who you lay next to. It may be the most important decision you ever make in your life. Second to only like the career path you choose, right? Or the purpose you decide to go after. Laying down and having children with just anybody should be an absolute crime. There was a time, and while this may seem barbaric in nature, there was a time where the woman your father and your mother had to make sure the woman you were dating had a quality about her that set her apart from everybody else. You wasn't allowed to just date anybody because you wanted to. There was an actual criteria you had to meet. And as society progressed and we got more advanced, so to speak, then our children had free will. As a result, now we have a bunch of kids who don't have the ability to already make crucial decisions, deciding one of the most important decisions ever in life, ever. And as a result, we have people like this who instead of we have people like this. So um instead of vetting a person and saying, hey, okay, what qualities about you qualify you to be in my life? Oh, she has you know, as my man MTR say, she has the viscous of innards, and so now we just gonna get yeah, whatever. And no longer are we just we're not allowing ourselves the the time, man, that it goes into actually um that goes into you know vetting a wife and making sure that she meets all the requirements. Do I need to have her financially? Where she need to be out financially? How's her family? Right? How's her faith? Does she have friends? Does she have her mental, physical, and emotional state? Like all these things about a person matters. So, with that being said, um, gentlemen, remember one of the greatest decisions you will ever make in life is who to lay next to. Who to lay next to. Someone now. Let's for the sake of argument. Let's just say for the sake of argument, um, it was a one night stand. Neither party chose to have a child. The man didn't want to have one. She didn't want to have one. However, she doesn't believe in um the alternative. giving birth to this child. Now you put yourself in an even worse position. Because if you don't want to have children, then don't be having sex. Now, of course, somebody will say, "Well, big dog, it's easy for you to say that because you." No, the same the same thing applies. I don't gamble because I'm bad at gambling. I don't like try to fight a world star boxer because, bro, he would mash me. This isn't hard science. I don't put myself in the positions in the world ever at all ever that then puts me in a worse position. Why would I do that? Why would anyone want to do that? This is where we are. Um, what I, one of the questions that I have looking at this is her mental state, right? Her mental state, gentlemen. Just because the voluptuousness of her body is exactly what you're looking for, mm-mm, mm-mm. No, there has to be equality. There has to be a standard, gentlemen. Like, what is the standard? How do you dictate or how do you determine what the standard is? There has to be a standard. I have to have a standard by which I choose my wife. I've been married 20 years. The standard by which I chose my wife is she has to have this. And these things that she had to have were non-negotiables in my life for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me what y'all think. I'm out. Try.